Okay, so everyone is talking about what agentic AI can do for marketing, right? But today we're going to dig into the one question most teams completely forget to ask, at least until it's way too late. And that is, when the AI goes rogue, who is actually in charge?
So let's just start with a super direct question. Imagine your new AI agent has the keys to your marketing budget. It can spend it all on its own. Now, when it starts going off the rails, who has the authority to pull the plug? If you don't have an immediate answer, you've got a serious problem.
And here's why this is such a big deal right now. For years, we've operated in a world of slow, careful, human-led decisions, with tons of approval gates and meetings. But now, we're in a new reality of fast, independent, agent-led decisions. The problem is our org charts and our rules for oversight, well, they're still stuck in the slow lane, while our AI is flooring it on the Autobahn.
And that leads us straight into something you can call the AI Autonomy Trap. Look, the power of these systems is amazing, no doubt. But if you don't have clear lines of authority, you're creating a massive hidden risk for your entire marketing team.
Just think about it for a second. These AI agents are launching entire campaigns, optimizing ad spend, making strategic choices all in real time. This is all happening at a speed that a human chain of command just can't keep up with. And speed without a clear driver isn't just fast, it's completely out of control. It creates a level of chaos that snowballs faster than any team can possibly handle.
So, what happens when this chaos really takes hold? Let's talk about the real-world consequences, the actual cost of all this confusion. And believe me, this isn't some theoretical exercise. This stuff hits your budget, your security, and your performance. Hard.
First off, your budget basically becomes a black box. AI isn't just a fixed software cost anymore, like a SaaS subscription. It's now a variable operating expense. Because these agents are making spending decisions on the fly, trying to forecast your costs becomes a total guessing game. Predictability goes right out the window.
Next, you are exposed to a whole new world of security risks. We're talking about crazy stuff like prompt injection, where someone can literally trick your AI with a few clever words. Or data leakage, because an agent has unchecked access to a tool it shouldn't. Your traditional security controls were never, ever designed to handle an agent that's roaming across different platforms all by itself.
And third, you start to lose sight of what's even working. As these agents make their own decisions, they totally break our classic measurement models, like click-based attribution. And if you can't measure it, you can't prove its value, and you sure as heck can't make it better.
Let's make this really concrete. Let's put a number on it. 25%. Just picture this. You walk into the office tomorrow morning, you open your dashboard, and you see that your AI agent has jacked up your ad spend by 25% overnight. Which brings us to the ultimate stress test question from the source material. If that spend jumps 25% overnight, who is responsible for stopping it? Is it marketing ops? Is it finance? Is it the media team? If you don't have a crystal clear answer to that question, your AI's autonomy is already way too high. And that scenario, right there, perfectly illustrates the core issue. See, this isn't a tech problem that you can fix with a fancier algorithm or another dashboard. This is a fundamental organizational problem. It's about how your team is actually designed to work. There's a quote that just absolutely nails this point. It says, "More data won't fix unclear roles or escalation paths. It just reveals problems faster." You can't just throw more data at this and hope it creates accountability. All you're going to get is a high-definition, real-time video of the chaos as it's happening. So, here's the bottom line. Being truly ready for agentic AI isn't about buying the shiniest new tools. It is an organizational design challenge. It's all about having crystal clear decision rights, documented escalation steps, and accountability that nobody can argue with. Which leads us to the solution, and really the one mantra you should take away from all this. It's simple. Authority before autonomy. This has to be your guiding principle for using agentic AI safely and, more importantly, effectively. Now, this might sound a little backward, but in the world of agentic AI, having clear authority is actually what enables you to move fast. Setting up rules, roles, and guardrails doesn't slow your AI down. It's what gives your team the confidence to let it run, because you know exactly what to do and who's in charge if things go sideways. Okay, theory is great, but how do you actually put this into practice? Let's get tactical. Here is a simple 3-step playbook you can start using right now to build that authority in your own team. Step 1, restrict
access. Seriously, go through every single AI agent and document what it has permission to do. If it doesn't absolutely need access to your budget or your customer data, take it away. Step 2, test failure. Run a fire drill. Use that 25% budget scenario we talked about and document exactly who does what in a crisis. And step 3, fix measurement. Your old attribution models, they're probably broken. Find those gaps and assign some temporary proxy metrics so you can still tell a story about what's driving your results. So how do you know when you've actually succeeded? The criteria are pretty simple. You need a playbook that clearly answers 3 questions. First, who is the designated person to step in when an agent fails? Second, what is the required response time? Is it 5 minutes, an hour? And third, who has the final, undisputed authority to make a call? If you have that written down, you're in a good spot. All right, as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom back out to the big picture and land on the one idea that you really need to remember as you build out your AI strategy. And here it is. The most successful organizations out there won't be the ones with the most AI agents running wild. They're going to be the ones who meticulously, painstakingly establish authority before they grant any kind of autonomy. That is the real competitive advantage. Let's just say that one more time because it really is that important. Your readiness for this agentic future is determined by the clarity of your authority structure, not by the sophistication of your tools. So I'll leave you with this challenge. Go back to your teams tomorrow and ask these fundamental questions. Who makes the decisions? Who is accountable when something breaks? And how quickly can we actually respond? Because the future really does belong to those who have the answers.